Today, I want to discuss something that doesn't get nearly enough attention in the preparedness and security space: the illusion of preparedness. Preparedness in itself has become a massive industry. There are courses and gadgets and generators, radios, bug out bags, firearms, medical kits, security systems, cameras, apps, name it. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. Many of them are valuable, some are essential. But there is a trap that many people fall into. They begin to confuse ownership with capability. In other words, they mistake feeling prepared for actually being prepared. Think about that for a moment. If something went wrong tonight, would you actually be able to execute your plan? Not the plan you've discussed around the braai or that exists somewhere in your head. The plan you could carry out while stressed and tired, frightened, under pressure, and working with incomplete information. Because that is where preparedness is truly tested. One of the most common illusions is the belief that equipment equals capability. A person buys a firearm and immediately feels safer. A person buys a trauma kit and feels prepared for emergencies, installs cameras and alarms and feels totally protected, while the reality is that equipment is only a tool. A firearm by itself doesn't necessarily make you capable of defending yourself. Training does. A medical kit doesn't make someone capable of treating trauma. Knowledge and practice do. A security system doesn't guarantee safety. Procedures, awareness, and effective responses do. The equipment matters. Of course it does. But equipment without skill is often little more than expensive reassurance. Another illusion is believing that having a plan means you're ready. Many people have plans. Very few people have tested plans. A plan that has never been exercised is just a theory. If your family faced an emergency tonight, would everyone know what to do? Would they know who to call, where to go, what their responsibilities are? Have they ever practiced it? Because during a crisis, people rarely rise to the level of their intentions. They fall back on the level of their habits. And habits are built through repetition. There's also another trap that affects almost all of us: the illusion that information equals competence. We live in an age where information is available everywhere. You can watch videos about self-defense, emergency medicine, things like situational awareness, survival skills, and personal security. You can watch it for hours on end, which in itself isn't a bad thing. But consuming information can create the feeling of progress. Sometimes it can even create the feeling of expertise. The problem is that knowing something intellectually is not the same as being able to do it under pressure. Watching a video about applying a tourniquet is not the same as applying one when somebody is bleeding and screaming in pain. Watching a video about situational awareness is not the same as recognizing a developing threat in real life. Knowledge is important, but application is what truly matters. And perhaps the most dangerous illusion of all is believing that because nothing has happened before, nothing will happen in the future. The route has always been safe. The neighborhood has always been quiet. The equipment has always worked. The plan has never been tested because it has never needed to be tested until one day circumstances change. Preparedness is not measured by how many times things have gone right. It's measured by your ability to cope when they go wrong. The reality is that genuine preparedness is surprisingly boring. It's not dramatic or exciting. It's not something that usually makes headlines. It's built through small actions repeated consistently over time. Training, maintenance, fitness, planning, communication, practice, review, improvement. The people who perform best during emergencies are often not the people with the most equipment. They tend to be the people who have invested the most in capability. So perhaps the most important question we can ask ourselves is this: am I truly prepared, or do I simply feel prepared? Reality only cares about what you actually can do. That is your Fortis brief today. Stay aware, stay capable, and stay safe.